Loyal to the Finn people, but clearly unwilling to elaborate on his connection with a captain in the Royal Marines, Lieutenant Dunnett made himself scarce the moment Captain McCullough left the wardroom. "He is not a man you should involve yourself with, Isa." Her brother tugged at his collar. "A Scot investigating Finn deaths brings nothing but trouble." "Trouble is already here," she countered, planting her hands on her hips. "You met him. Do you think he'll drop this investigation? Not a chance. Better that I'm at his side to inform and guide him, lest he reach absurd conclusions. He was a man of science, not one to believe humans could alter their form at will." "You can't, Isa," he frowned. "No one knows about us." "Please," she huffed. "They only just pretend." "Perhaps on the islands," he said. "Here in Glasgow, Scottish men are happy to work for me and among our people. Here, skill counts above all. Scars are ignored, and it's a rare Finn who would invite commentary by falling into the water. We're happy here. We've won a place here. But shove our people into the limelight, Isa, and we're sure to suffer repercussions." "Better to let Finn fishermen disappear," she shot back, "to wash up on shore, their blood drained by some kind of vampiric octopus." She held back the details as she'd promised. "You would ignore that to save your business." "I would let the elders of our community handle it as they see fit." His eyes narrowed. "Time to go. My wife is preparing a noon meal to celebrate your return, and you'll not miss it." Daniel employed the entire duration of the carriage ride to fill her ears with ominous predictions, should she continue her liaison with Captain McCullough. As if she could so easily walk away from either the burning pleasures of his touch or the fascinating mysteries he presented, both on a personal and academic level. All she wanted to do was to hurry back to her townhome, to scour Anton's study, to hunt for the missing laboratory notebooks. But until she made an appearance among the Finnfolk of the Glasgow community, she would know no peace.
It was a miserable spring day. Grey clouds produced a constant drizzle and blotted out the sun, dropping the temperature enough to give the occasional gust of air an icy bite. If not for her brother's presence in the crank hack, Alec would have tugged Isa close and done his best to warm them both. Isa. A name made for soft whispers. The first moment they were alone, he'd brush away that artful twist of bright hair that grazed her cheek and suggest something naughty, something that would bring a flush to her cheeks. If he nipped her earlobe, would he unleash her inner vixen? Ether, he hoped so. The carriage clattered along the road, her brother rattling on about a proposed propulsion engine based on cephalopod physiology and his good fortune in winning a number of naval contracts, thereby allowing him to work with cutting-edge marine technology. Alec asked a few probing questions, but held back, preferring not to reveal the depth of his naval training. Let the man boast of his achievements, while Alec stared boldly at his sister, who cast him occasional heated glances from beneath long lashes. "The problem lies in our fluid dynamics calculations," Mr. Guthrie expounded, oblivious to the swirling undercurrents. "Using the Bernoulli equation fails to properly account for intramantle pressure during the propulsion phase. However, when we apply the Froude equation..." He tried to focus on the reason he'd forced this tour. Both Isa and her brother knew something about the two dead fishermen that they weren't sharing. Not hiding, exactly, but a careful reserve entered their manner whenever the topic was broached. How it pertained to their investigation, he wasn't certain. Not yet. He intended to find out, but for now he was enjoying this other version of Isa.